Hello everyone, welcome back to Cloud Pedagogy. In today's session, we are working with EBS lab. In this lab, we will walk through on Amazon EBS while working with our student directory application. So let's see the task. In the first task, we will be launching student directory application and we will review the volume dashboard. Next, we will create an EBS volume. In the third task, we will try to detach EBS volume that was created by AWS. In the fourth task, we will attach an EBS volume to our SDA instance which was created by us. In the fifth task, we will take a snapshot of EBS volume. In the task 6, we will create an EBS volume using the snapshot. And finally, we will delete the volumes and snapshots. If you are ready, let's go and do it. Task 1, we will launch SDA application, which is student directory application, and we will review the volume dashboard. Any EC2 instance you create using the Amazon machine images has an EBS volume attached by default. It happened when we launched our SDA application in EC2 instance. So let's launch the SDA. Before launching our EC2 instance, let's first check the list of volumes that are already existed in AWS. Right now I am on ECS dashboard. On the left navigation pane, scroll down to Elastic Block Storage. Here click on Volumes. This dashboard displays a list of created volumes in that particular availability zones. Right now there are no volumes. So now we will go ahead and launch the EC2 instance and check back again. After clicking on Launch Instance, come back to this Volumes page and refresh the volumes list. Here you can see the volume is created by default with EC2 launch instance. Here you can see my volume is also located in US East 1B because my EC2 instance is located in the same availability zone. And the volume is in use status. You can see the instance is attached to this volume with the instance ID. Click on the newly created volume ID. Scroll down to the status check displayed in the volume status, IO status, availability zone and some other relevant information. Click on monitoring displayed in an extensive matrix and applied graphs transformations provided by CloudWatch. Don't worry, I would cover CloudWatch in future sessions. Congrats, you have successfully finished the task 1. Next, we will create an EBS volume. Click on Volumes on the left pane and click Create Volume. Select the volume type, size GB, like here my application need at least 50 GB, so I am selecting 50 GB. And select the availability zone of your EC2 instance. Create tags if required. Right now I am skipping this and click on Create Volume. Congrats, you have finished task 2 by creating the EBS volumes. Now we will go ahead and do the task 3 where you detach an EBS volume to an instance. Select the checkbox next to your volume that was attached to your EC2 instance. In Actions, click Detach Volume. Confirm click on Detach Volume pop-box. I'm sorry, you get error because you cannot detach without stopping the running instance which is attached. So first stop the instance and then retry the process. So I'm going back to the SDA instance application. Select the instance, click on Actions and then stop the instance. Come back to the volumes page. Select the volume which was attached to the EC2 instance. Go to Actions, click Detach Volume. Now you can see the EBS volume is successfully detached from your instance. Congrats! You did finish task 3 as well. Now in task 4, we will attach an EBS volume to our SDA instance. Now we'll try to attach 50 GB volume to our SDA instance. Select the checkbox next to your newly created volume. In Actions, click Attach Volume. Here select your instance and then click Attach. Congratulations, you have attached the new volume to your instance. In the next task, we will take a snapshot of the EBS volume. Here you will create snapshot of the volume. Select checkbox next to your newly created volume. In Actions, select Create Snapshot from the volume. Enter some name and description. Click Create. No doubt we have discussed that EBS snapshots are stored in Amazon S3. So let's go ahead and check. I don't find anything in S3 bucket. Unfortunately, while EBS snapshots are stored in S3, it is at a technology level only. There are no S3 buckets that you can access since this is managed by AWS itself. So go and check the newly created snapshot. Click on Snapshots to see the snapshot for our SDA. Congratulations, you did create a snapshot for the EBS volume. Next, we will create an EBS volume using the snapshot. The only way to access the content of an EBS snapshot is to restore the EBS snapshot into an EBS volume, and then we will attach that EBS volume to an EC2 instance. So let's do it. Click Snapshots under EBS. Select the snapshot that you just created. In Actions, click Create Volume. Enter the volume configurations which we have done earlier. Finally, click Create. Now in the Volumes section, you can see the newly created volume. Congratulations, you have restored your data using the snapshots by creating the volumes from it. In the last task, don't forget to delete the volumes and snapshots which are created by you, because Amazon EBS charges you for the amount of storage that's provisioned to your account. Amazon EC2 instances accrue charges only when they are running. However, EBS volumes that are attached to instances continue to retain information and accrue charges even when an instance is stopped. So make sure that you delete it. Congratulations! You have successfully finished the labs by implementing EBS in your student directory application. We will see you again in the next session. Until then, take care.